Rich Neal here from MyWorkpapers with Kerry Agiasotis.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Kerry, what's your role in Sage? You've been in the role here for a year, but explain to people what it is.
Sure. Look, I run Asia Pacific as well as Australia for the company, and that encompasses all product lines, and a big part of it is our accountants business here in Australia.
Kerry, we've both been at the conference for the World Congress of Accountants in Sydney. What do you see yourself? What are your thoughts on the challenges that accountants face in Australia?
Yeah, look, I talk broadly about how technology is disrupting every industry, and probably accountants more so than most. The reality is, and the way I articulate this is, there's never been a bigger departure today in the subject matter knowledge of a professional and their knowledge of technology. And so when you think about that point of departure, you've got all of these supposed opportunities for transforming the way people work and what they do, yet accountants have got no real understanding, or core competency to figure that out for themselves. And so it's the role of organizations like Sage to help them through that by, ensuring that they've got capability that does allow them to not just figure out how to better work with technology, but also to think about what else they can be doing.
Yeah, look, we come across the same instances in Australia and England and now in Europe and America, where the firms are really struggling to look to the participants in the industry that can give them guidance and learn from the experience of others. So, what will Sage, and under your leadership in this part of the territory in the world, what are you looking to do with Sage and working with, people like MyWorkpapers?
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head. It's firstly knowing that you're never going to be all things to all people. It's all about now solving business problems, and for accountants, the problems are varied. There's an explosion of data that now their customers have. Their customers expect them to be able to do things better, faster, cheaper. And at our core, we're fantastic at tax. We're fantastic at tax. We're fantastic at compliance. But when you understand more broadly all the things that they need to do, they need more and newer capabilities. So on that front, we've really started to open up our capability. We've opened up HandySoft in this market. We've made it, API enabled. We've integrated into that a layer, being Salesforce, and that is now Sage Accountants Cloud in the marketplace. And that's now allowing us to work with organizations like MyWorkpapers, to really address the very discrete problems that these businesses have in a unified way. So not just cobbling stuff together, but really under a single platform, be able to look at the business and the practice holistically.
Yeah, look, I totally agree with you. What we're seeing is that, the big firms like yourselves are now starting to work with other providers of technology where they can, plug holes that they haven't previously provided the solutions for. And it's a lot easier for them to open up those integrations and work with the firms like us. Anyway, look, thanks for your time, Kerry.